So, good evening, everybody. My name's Christopher, and welcome to another edition of Noobspeak. Today, we're joined by Gordon Lugauer of the Board Game Barrister, and we're going to talk about Koryo. It's a strategic tactical card game developed by Moonster and published by Asmodee, and it takes place in this kind of steampunkish 10th century Korean universe, but you really don't even need to worry about that.
Who cares? It's got cool cards. They have colors and numbers and special powers.
Absolutely.
What more do you need?
Right. And so the flow of the game is we have a set of characters, as you will, who are all existing in this universe, and we're vying for control over them over a course of 8 hands. And while I may be in the lead one hand, you might, assert my lead by knocking some of my guys out or taking them away from me, or just through the luck of the cards, having a different strategy altogether to score points at the end. And one of the things I really enjoyed out of it is that it's that ever-shifting flow. I too many games where luck has gone wrong for me, and I've fallen behind the 8 ball, and there's never a way I can climb out of that. With this game, I feel like it's just another hand. I could just put it aside if I got a bad draw, and I'm just going to pull up again, and bam,
you can change so much from one round to the next. If a plan's not working, you can change it up. Or what's really cool is a plan that was working suddenly is no longer working, and you've got to recognize that and change with it, or you're going to be in bad shape.
Absolutely. I think one of the only few negatives I have about this game is that it comes into the production value. I mean, you have these elongated cards that unfortunately there is just no card sleeves for. And it's unfortunate because the cards themselves, they're very thin, they're easy to shuffle, but this is a game where every single hand you're shuffling the entire deck.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I just feel like I'm going to throw money at this game, and then 6 months down the line, I'm just going to have to replace these because they're over. All the cards are worn.
Well, it reminds me, actually on a lot of levels, it reminds me of Lost Cities, both in that it's colors and numbers and it's building sets and you've got decisions to make, but also in that production quality and that it's a game that you're doing a lot of shuffling with. And if you're someone who really does care about your cards not being nicked or bent or some such, wait. It's a fantastic game. Play a friend's copy. You're not going to want to own this until the sleeves exist for it. That's the way I feel about it. But not everyone is that way. There are plenty of people who they just don't care. More power to them. This is a fantastic game. It's evocative of a lot of Rainer Knizia games in that you are getting sets of numbers sorted by color as an extra way to help you keep track of them. They each do something cool. The gameplay is fast. It's easy to teach. It's very engaging. And I would be aware of the sleeve issue, and that may be a deal killer for some people, but it shouldn't be for everybody.
Absolutely, because even that aside, I mean, I enjoyed playing it on the multiple player levels, between 2 to 4 players. I mean, there was very viable tactics we were playing together, just the two of us, and what those tactics did on that one, totally out the window when we're playing with 3 and 4 people.
Yeah, and that's, just because you have, this 2, 3, 4, the different things are powerful in 2, they're weak in 4. Things that are amazingly powerful with 4, not so powerful with 2. And that just makes it really engaging. You don't have to learn anything different about the game, but the experience of playing, totally different.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining us. And, if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And as always, stop over at the Board Game Barrister if you happen to be in the Milwaukee area.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining.